All right, so I want to get on here and talk to y'all real quick. If y'all didn't know, all right, you probably clicked on this video assuming that I was going to jump right into the news from last week. Micah Parsons, player for the Dallas Cowboys, has requested a trade. He is not seeing eye to eye with ownership, management. Of course, Jerry Jones is a big corporate of that. But I know I'm probably about a week late, discussing that. But I wanted to bring that up, bro, because it has been heavy on my mind and my heart. As a Gen Z born individual, right? I was born after the Dallas Cowboys last Super Bowl win, right? I ain't gonna lie, I'm confused. Okay. Now I grew up in a household that despised the Cowboys. My father, before the Titans became a thing, was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan through and through. The Titans became a thing. I brought up in the Titans household at that point, so that's all I knew. Tennessee, tighten up, you feel me? So to an extent, I understood why initially there was this hate for the Cowboys, because it seemed like the Cowboys and Steelers were always at odds for being like the best historical team, especially after the 90s. And it was like, oh, the Cowboys are making a push to be an all-time greater team than the Steelers. But since then, bro, it seemed like people, not even just my age or generation before, cannot stand the Cowboys. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. What is it? Okay, is it the fans? If it's the fans, I kind of understand, but like I'm just confused as to how they're that much more annoying than the next organization. I have to be honest with y'all, I have been enjoying the successful side of the Cowboys. I never thought I'd say that. And if my father sees this video, he gonna be so disgusted. He gonna be like, did this man just give the Cowboys praise? But ultimately, bro, it's like, okay, let's check this out. Let me go ahead and give y'all some context, because I don't know how to talk. So I'll just show you the screen, bro. The Dallas Cowboys, when they made that trade back in the 90s, gained a ton of assets. They went on to go on a playoff run, 1991. All right, 1991, you feel me? The Dallas Cowboys came in, went to the wild card, beat the Bears, and then lost the divisional round to the Lions. 92, Super Bowl. 93, Super Bowl. 94, conference championship game, lost to the 49ers. 95, Super Bowl win over the Steelers nonetheless. And then they just, made the playoffs the next year. 98, 99, of course. And it just kind of fizzled out. Like, it's insane, right? So, this all came about, one, because of the Micah Parsons conversation. Like, that was the first reason I wanted to talk about this. But two, me and my homeboy was talking on the PlayStation, and we was like, when was the last time the Cowboys won a playoff game? We initially thought playoff game was since 96, but no, they had not won a divisional game since 1995. And then they won a wild card game in 96, went on the absolute tear of L's from, as you can see, 98 to 2007 before winning their first game. And oh my goodness, that's a long time. In over 10 years, is the math? And yeah, it had to be. Which was a wild card win against the Eagles, but bro, like, it cannot make it past the divisional round. So it's like, low key, okay, as a spectator, being a fan of the Cowboys has to be painful. Okay, because if you were born, again, I would say my threshold for like saying you were there for all those Super Bowls, I'm gonna say like 1989, 1990, you had a sense of consciousness. And if your household was a fan of the Cowboys, that was it right there. You feel me? So 1990 afterwards, man, like, you probably thinking, oh man, my team is running this on this high, you know what I'm saying? We're talented. And then the 2000s hit, and it's just nothing. All right. And with that being said, the old head, the unks who are like holding on to that, I can see them being annoying. Because it's like, okay, you had the prestige at one point in time, but you born in, again, 95, 96, after, basically Gen Z after. I am so confused where the hate come from. When were the Cowboys ever a problem for anybody in our day and age, in our generation's lifespan? It is actually insane. Like, I'm just checking this out, bro. It's like the Packers own them, the 49ers own them. Like, goodness gracious, bro. Like, the only time I could think that we probably rooted for the Cowboys openly, like as a fan base, was against the Buccaneers in 2022. Because was this not Tom Brady's last playoff game? Like, am I tripping? So it's like we were like, we'd rather just Tom Brady not win an 8th ring at this point. And then that was it. Like, tough, bro. The Dallas Cowboys have been hated on for so long, and I have to admit it, bro. It almost feels unwarranted now. Like when does time pass to where we can stop hating them? Now, I will say it's fun to dislike the Cowboys. Like, when we talk discourse and we talk football, they're always the team with high expectations that never meet them. It's almost like the Clippers of the NFL to an extent. I guess the only difference being the Clippers. No, that's a bad example. You could really say the Lakers whole time. You know what I'm saying? They be having the name, the star power there. They have a legacy for always being great. The only grace you could give the Lakers is they've been relevant more recently than the Cowboys. Like, the 2000s Lakers are the 90s Cowboys. So I don't know, but it's very fascinating. And just to spin off of that last point real quick, it also has me thinking about some of the other juggernauts in sports, right? Like, you look at the New York Yankees, who are always good and relevant. When was the last time they won, bro? Like, let's keep it a bean. When was the last time they won? The Lakers, of course, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just, it's crazy that with some of these teams who have just not had sustained success, they get so much hate. Divisional rivals, totally understand. But you telling me you a Broncos fan over here and you mad that the Cowboys has made the playoffs, bro? I'm sorry, excuse me, 2016, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? So, I don't know, man. It was sitting heavy on my heart to talk about that. Now, with the Michael Parsons trade, now, what do we think? What are we thinking some good landing spots for him are? Like, because if I were to assume, right, he's probably not going to get traded. They're going to strong arm him until his contract is up, and then he'll probably walk at that point because it sucks. Like, he does not have the luxury of getting up out of there. It's the Cowboys, bro. You are staying there until they are done with you. But I could see a world where he actually, like, unironically, I could see him landing in the AFC South, like a Texans picking him up, like, because realistically, they're like on that level. But I say some of those mid teams, you know what I'm saying, that are in the running, that are kind of on the playoffs, outside the playoffs looking in. I would love, since I heard him talking good stuff about Cam Ward, that he somehow found his way on the Titans. But at that point, that's just guaranteed career Minecraft save quit, because there's no way he's gonna succeed here in Nashville. But I would love it, you know what I'm saying? Had that star power on the line. It just won't translate to any wins. I would assume not. But yeah, man, like, what are we thinking? Do we think the Cowboys hate is warranted? Is it played out yet? Have we gotten tired of the Cowboys? What did they do to deserve the hate? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it justified? But nonetheless, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank y'all for coming here and listening to me rant. This is a pretty short video, not a ton of context. Again, not a lot for me to provide as far as like entertaining or engagement content. Just literally wanted to talk and get some thoughts and opinions. But without that, oh wow, without that is crazy. Without further ado, it's been an absolute pleasure. We're on the road to 250, so please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Next week on the slate, we're looking to do, of course, 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, WWE, NBA, NFL. Not entirely sure yet still what the direction is for that. I do want to go back to the tier list a little bit more, so if you have some tier list suggestions or ideas, just shoot them my way, and I'll do my best to look into that. But without further ado, don't let anyone discourage you from greatness. My name is Oh-So-Co, and we are Oh-So out. We are Oh-So out. I never do this much, but yeah, we are Oh-So out.